Breaking news as we come on the air this hour. Democratic Governor Gavin Newsom will keep his job. ABC News projecting no in the recall race. Newsom fighting off 46 other candidates vying for his seat. Now speaking just moments ago, saying he's pleased with the results and redirecting the focus to what he says the state said yes to.
It appears we are enjoying an overwhelmingly no vote tonight here in the state of California. But no is not the only thing that was expressed tonight. I want to focus on what we said yes to as a state. We said yes to science. We said yes to vaccines. We said yes to ending this pandemic. We said yes to people's right to vote without fear of fake fraud or voter suppression. We said yes to all those things that we hold dear as Californians, and I would argue as Americans.
For more on the recall results, we go to ABC's Zareen Shaw reporting from Sacramento, California. Zareen?
Juju, Newsom acknowledged his win, but he also talked about just how divisive we are as a society right now. He said Trumpism is not dead, perhaps setting the stage for next year's midterms when he will be on the ballot again, likely running for governor. But about this race, it didn't always look the way it did right now. At moments, it was incredibly close, but his team raised over $70 million. They brought out every big Democrat that they could, including the president, and they painted his main opponent as being someone to the right of Donald Trump. Now, Larry Elder spoke just a while ago. He conceded. He said, "We have not won this battle, but we will win this war." The recall has been a fierce battle for the fate of California's political future.
I just don't think Gavin Newsom is doing the job that he was elected to do.
Every governor across the country has had challenges. Governor Newsom stepped up.
Governor Newsom came out in full force, ultimately convincing Californians to let him keep his job.
This election is a matter of life and death. Public health is on the ballot.
Campaigning with a handful of political heavyweights, including President Joe Biden.
This is not hyperbole. The eyes of the nation are on California.
And Vice President Kamala Harris.
Let's be gracious. Let's be gracious in defeat.
His main challenger, Larry Elder, addressing supporters tonight, conceding defeat.
We recognize that we lost the battle, but we are certainly going to win the war.
Newsom's critics attempted 6 times to oust him from office. This petition gaining traction, largely in part from dissatisfaction with his handling of the pandemic.
This started as a backlash to the COVID-19 restrictions. It gained steam when that photo went viral, when Governor Newsom was seen at one of the priciest and fanciest restaurants in the state of California, if not the country, seeming to flout his own mandates. It smacked a lot of voters as just rank hypocrisy.
An astonishing 46 candidates were vying to replace Newsom, including former Olympian Caitlyn Jenner, entertainer Angeline, and businessman John Cox, who famously brought a 1,000-pound Kodiak bear on the campaign trail with him.
It's going to be tight, but we are going to win this election.
Recall, recall, recall. Volunteers from the Political Action Committee Reform California launched its final Get Out the Vote push over the weekend in support of the recall.
Destroyed thousands of businesses. All you have to do is walk around any area and you'll see so many businesses shuttered.
We want somebody who is interested in doing things for the people, not for themselves.
The California recall election, you know, it's coming up on Tuesday.
Yes. Carl DeMaio is the organization's chairman.
You can't have a strong America with a sick California, and by every measure, California is facing major problems. We have surging crime, the highest taxes in the nation. Our jobs are leaving us because of the mandates and regulations of this governor.
The preliminary exit polling gives a window into how Newsom won. Overall, 55% of voters approved of the way Newsom is handling his job, and just 3 in 10 said Newsom's pandemic control measures are too strict.
Governor Newsom has made amazing strides in order to get us back through the pandemic. He has done more than any other governor in order to stabilize our economy, to make investments in the future, and we want to make sure we protect that progress here in California.
In Carlsbad, San Diego, volunteers with the local Democratic Party are confident the governor will beat back this recall effort, denouncing the $276 million election as a waste of taxpayer money.
We have an official election coming up next year. Why are we going through this sham recall when the election is coming up and months, literally.
What we're seeing in other states is an attempt by Republicans to roll back voting rights, but also to roll back civil rights like reproductive justice and things like that. And we're going to protect that, and that's at stake in this recall.
What do you think it says about California that you are leading the race right now on the opponent's side?
It says that Californians are fed up.
Conservative talk radio host Larry Elder was the frontrunner in the race to replace Newsom and has been compared to former President Donald Trump.
He's the clone of Donald Trump. Can you imagine him being governor of this state?
My path to victory is the fact that people are unhappy with the way this man has governed California for the last 2 years. My path to victory is the homelessness. My path to victory is the rise in crime. My path to victory is the decline in the quality of public education. That's why he's in trouble.
Elder has said one of the first things he would do as governor is repeal mask and vaccine mandates, but skirted around the question of whether he would accept the election results. Do you agree to accept the results of this election?
I find it a fascinating question when people ask me that. No one ever asked my opponent, did he agree with Hillary when she refused to accept the results of the 2016 election?
Hillary Clinton called then candidate Trump to concede in 2016.
So many people are going to vote to recall this man. I don't think we're going to have to worry about the result of this election.
I still don't feel like I have an answer from you, but I want to keep moving on.
You feel like you didn't get the answer you wanted.
I just don't know if you're going to accept the results. Preemptively questioning California's results has become a pattern among some Republicans, including former President Trump. Before ballots were even counted, he falsely alleged the election would be rigged. Newsom today hit back against those claims.
Grow up, people. These people literally are vandalizing our democracy and trust in our institutions.
A website launched Monday by Elder's campaign had already alleged fraud, demanding a special session of the California legislature to investigate the twisted results of the special election. That page has since been taken down.
This looks like the new normal, as abnormal as it is for democracy. You've got almost a mantra in the Republican Party that suggests that Democrats cannot or are not winning elections legitimately. This is going to be something that resonates for quite a while in Republican circles.
Among those who want Governor Newsom out of office, small business owners.
Hey guys!
Angela Marsden owns Pineapple Hill Grill and Saloon in Sherman Oaks.
How are you doing?
She believes Newsom has failed small business owners across the state who struggle to keep afloat during California's numerous shutdowns.
Gavin Newsom raised $80 million to beat us and to keep his job. Why did Gavin Newsom not take the energy he had to raise money to save their jobs?
Marsden says she's lost more than $500,000 worth of revenue due to the pandemic and fears more stringent COVID measures on small businesses if Newsom remains in office. What happens to you and your business if he survives this?
If he survives this, it means it's just going to be a battle of survival. The mandates are going to come down. They're going to start finding businesses. I want to wake up and not have panic attacks. Are we going to get shut down? It's going to be devastating.
With the recall behind them, Democrats hope they have the winning playbook for the next election.
You're going to hear Democrats talk about a potential template. They can stoke the fears of backsliding around COVID and the fears of Trump 2.0 to get their base energized. You're going to see other Democrats try to mimic that playbook as much as they can in 2021, 2022, and beyond.
For Californians, there's a collective sigh of relief that this chaotic process is finally coming to an end.
Our thanks to Zareen.
Hi everyone, George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.